plus blood grenade. A lot of slow. Zai.
I know you love that blood grenade.
Zai might be in trouble. He's
The battle begins.
moving at 310 move speed. Gets the Gale off.
And goes for the Gale, but already taking a lot of damage. There's the blood grenade, Firestorm on top of him. He'll fall for first blood. Hakoda gets credit for that. And Boxy unable to get the trade and now just trying to run a little bit. But he does have Insania coming over from the side. No, because Boxy's coming over as well to grab the other one.
I think this is the call that like Nisha makes. Pick it up. He's not having bottle yet, so once he gets it, now on really low HP.
Charge on Hakoda, and they're trying to get the Shackle into a kill, but instead Mickey goes down. He stands in the Firestorm and falls. And there's a trade for Boxy, but that's not the trade if you're Liquid that you want to get.
Most definitely. I'm just looking at 3 minutes, push out the wave, or he's going to be getting the 4-minute water run, but we'll need some kind of a help.
It's a bit of a problem, though, because it becomes a war of attrition, right? Like, if Nisha can continue to put the damage on and you've got no
Zai.
control, the problem, Zai is surrounded and will end up falling. Insania, he's got the tombstone down, maybe trying to get a trade on this Clinks, needs a right click to get it, will do so. And now Shad forced the time walk. He doesn't exactly have a lot of health, but he does get the tombstone down.
Still a good, better start now. 8 minutes into the game. Oh no, Teolicor. This is why Spirit Breaker was immediately picked. Shackle doesn't even connect, but yeah. As Clinks with no boots, what can you do?
You can run at 310 movement speed and hope to juke out these heroes, but there's a bash and a kill. Mickey gets credit for that one, and you know his lane kind of opened up once it became him and just the Underworld. His bottom Zai is going to fall to Shadow, who got a couple of bashes, so even though you get that kill onto the Clinks, this feels like another one of those games where Zai...
Damage, if that game was on today's patch, I think it would be like 200,000 damage. I saw Venomancer the other day dealing 14,000 damage after one fight. Boxy gets the charge off.
Two-pronged attack. They're going to go for Zai, and they're going to get at least that kill onto the Venomancer. Now they've got the Sinister Gaze. Aether Remnant doesn't land, but Boxy's still in trouble with the Astral Step and the damage from Exantic. They get another kill. That's 2 there for D1 Hustlers. All that while Nisha's trying to take a tier 1 tower. Davai Lama.
They're getting the pickoffs. Problem is, supports are slightly under-leveled because their XP rune got stolen, so both are level 5 right now. Exantic.
In some trouble. Astral Step going after Nisha. Lands the Aether Remnant. That's with the Sinister Gaze. The damage on Anisha. He's getting a little bit low, but so is Exantic. Goes to the Dissimulate. They get the kill on Anisha. They'll turn around with the help of Mickey to get the kill on Exantic and get a trade. Davai Lama will fall in succession with him as they lose Hakoda. Mickey's got a double kill. They find Theologor, and this should be 4 with the power shot and the triple kill from Mickey.
This is the problem that I mentioned. We see this power of XP runes. 2 supports being... So Lich still level 5. This is one of the issues where we tried to fix... Davai Lama. Point and Pit of Malice. Nicely done.
Trying to Fiend's Gate out of there, but the Shackle connects, and he's going to be helped up, but they go to the Chrono. And that's on to 4. They get the kill on Boxy. They'll still lose Davai Lama. Down goes Insania. Shad trying to fight, going after Zai with the power shot, doing some damage with the time walk to get that health back, and they'll get Zai. So 3 heroes fall. A good turnaround there with a good chrono from Shad to make sure that they were able to take that.
Wow.
Nether Strike Courier kill. I don't know what the Courier did to deserve that, but what can you do? Shackle connects, power shot, short one. Hakoda now trying to get some help here from Shad as well as Theocor, and Mickey's just going to drop. And that was a very ambitious play going into those 3 heroes, and Exantic's coming in with a double damage. The Astral Step across the 2, and they go to the Pit of Malice. They get the kill on Zai. They'll look over, and Insania, they already got 2 kills, and they want more. Insania on the run. Exantic
does have Solar plus Tar Bomb. It's a lot of slow. He might get a solo kill here.
He doesn't need the Astral Step coming in from Exantic, but, well, Shad will come over and bash Insania to death.
This is Giga Shad we're talking about. This Faceless Void has been very active. Involved in 10 out of 14 kill difference, but now Pavis also. These items are starting to really group up on side of Hustlers. Frost Shield, Pavis, Crimson Guard is already finished. Bruno
used on Zai, and this is looking for that solo kill, and well, Theo's going to show up and help out. He's got a little bit of the Skeleton Bros, or the Skelly Bros as you call them.
Charge on
That
Clinks.
kill onto Zion. The charge, can they catch up? They've got the kill into Insania. Xantic's got a +1, and they get the charge. They get the kill. They at least get something out of this for Liquid, but here comes Hakoda. Maybe looking to fight with Diva Llama and Shat.
They have such a good setup. Ranger against Underlord with Crimson Guard. 4 points in Atrophy Aura. Only Maelstrom procs deal damage, pretty much.
And health going up while he's getting hit. Very fun. And Xantic jumps in with the Astral Step. Aether Remnant. Zai again. Now feared up to the Sinister Gaze. The Pit of Malice is down. The Chain Frost doesn't bounce. But it's the damage that's needed to get that kill onto Zai.
Zai needed to die there. He wants to keep 2 deaths. 1 death per 2 minutes.
They're charging. They're going. They've got Arada Betos. They're looking over at Hakoda, but Theo Akur from behind with an Aether Remnant landing. Boxy's gonna die. Ambitious play from Liquid.
They don't have enough. I don't think the damage on their side is enough to be able to take these fights.
Seconds ago. Wisdom runes are going to be available in 30 seconds as well. Thank you to all my alarms on my phone. And this will be Tombstone and
They're
5
coming through the
heroes going
gates.
for Roche.
It's too late.
Ooh, Fiend's Gate, yeah, it's a little bit too late. The charge comes in. They go to the Time Walk as well as the Chrono. It's going to be on a 3 or 4. It's Boxy on the edge, who's also stuck. They get the kill now and Insania. They'll take out Mickey. They look over as the Chain Frost is bouncing around. The Time Walk over to the side. They'll take out Boxy. 3 heroes dead. The buyback's already committed from Insania, but Nisha trying to run. He's got an Aegis, but it's no longer available to him as they kill him off.
Pull him in.
Oh, yeah, Aether Remnant, everybody here. It's disastrous for Team Liquid, even though they get the Aegis. And D1 Hustlers, they make the right reaction, and it works out perfect.
Lich, he's fine for now. Let's see.
Yeah, he's
Stealing
fighting.
Mana, Chain Frost, nothing to bounce off. Another Frost Shield plus Pavis.
Yeah, Bash and Hakoda still surviving. But finally now Theo Akur comes in. Boxy's going to die for this as that fight went on forever. But now the right clicks from Nisha. Theo Akur just getting away. The trap is down.
Oh, nice play from Nisha. He tried to go this void. Now that they have 2, I'm not sure if he needs a 3rd one, but it would be fun to watch. You know, just for the memes. Make it happen. Wind Ranger using Focus Fire, not dealing damage for like 15 seconds.
That seems like quite the meme format. Boxy getting taken out. 3 heroes here as they've got that double damage.
Xantic holding on to double damage and Region Rune. Oh my god, down to half
They're
HP
coming
already.
around the other way. Insania dies. They drop down a Fiend's Gate. They're looking over at Zai. The Firestorm on him. He's trying to run as the bashes are in for Shad, and they'll get another kill. That's now a godlike spree for this Faceless Void. He's 9-0-7.
Liquid, they're really in trouble. I mean, you can, and then you lose a fight. That's the other option.
You're definitely right. Nullifier being built for Nisha, but you could see like there's just a lack of survivability. Sometimes it feels like a lack of damage and a lack of life for these heroes as Mickey's gonna drop to Theo Akur, who's on a mega kill streak. He is now 8-7-12. Like that early part of this game really sucked for him as he was constantly getting charged. Chrono now on a Zai. They don't care who they catch in it as long as they get a kill, and it's gonna be Zai, and now they're gonna go for the high ground. These D1 Hustlers are hustling. They are really looking to start with a victory. Uh-oh. Insania's got to be careful. Melee racks, that gets taken out. They've got a trap that slows down Diva Llama, and now they're going to go to the Fiend's Gate, but the charge across all 4. Nether Strike. Pit of Malice is down. Atenta going in. They've got themselves the taunt. It's going to be on to Nisha. Nisha's in trouble with the Sinister Gaze on him. They'll get the kill on Nisha and Insania. Mickey, Boxy, not doing enough damage here. The charge comes in once again, but there's nothing to follow this up. Mickey doing nothing except dying. Diva Llama with the double kill, the Venomous Gale, as well as the ult from Zai, but it doesn't really deter them much from staying in the base. They're not going to dive the fountain, but they'll start to take the tier 4s.
Yeah, they're
going to
call
GG.
They got no business left in this game.
Wow. Giving it to Liquid, and this game 1 looked really good after a little bit of a shaky start to get out of the laning phase. But we've got someone who's swiping your mana away with just 200 health to start the game.
Zai's already back to bottom lane. Needs that XP. Blinding Light will secure the CS for Teolikor.
Boxy might just drop here for first blood, and will for Diva Llama to get that first blood. In game 1, it was Hakoda got first blood, and this time it's Diva Llama and Mickey.
Sinister Gaze level 1, I like it.
Yeah, that is an early level for it.
just to be able to pull him in, get some extra damage done. This type of Monkey King from the off lane, you gotta build the same items as you do from the mid lane, maybe even from the safe lane. So you're like, gotta get Echo Saber, get either a Diffusal Blade or Deso. Probably need a BKB in this game because you're playing into Disruptor, but you want to come online as fast as possible. Theodokor getting glimpsed.
Yeah, and the Blood Grenade thrown on him, and he'll die to Zai. As Insania will also drop. Shad getting a kill there, and he's by himself, so that's never a bad thing, but it does put Zai at level 2, and I'm interested to see.
It's insane to see that she has
208
HP.
Yeah.
So
well,
weird.
it was lower before, wasn't it? Wasn't it like 138 when the patch first dropped? Everyone was like, this is impossible. They're going in, Boundless Strike. And Boxy looking like he's going to die. He dies after Hakoda. Aether Remnant. But still, Mickey taking some damage. And you see that Davilama does have at least one mana for Glimpse, but now they do with the stick used. Theodokor coming over with an Illuminate that does some damage. He's still not working with a lot of health. And now in the top lane, Davilama, Boundless Strike, getting a lot of health back. Now focusing his attention on a Boxy. He might just grab this kill before he dies. And there it is. There's the kill on a Boxy. And now with the Jingu, he's still able to fight Mickey. I don't even think he's going to die at all. He might even just go for Mickey. Aether Remnant off. Dissimulate. Now they've got the Sinister Gaze. No! Whoa! Hakoda! Davilama drops. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's massive. I mean, Mickey, maybe he didn't miss it. Maybe he did it on purpose so he gets the solo XP. I like the way I think.
So do I. I love it.
But yeah, Monkey also didn't have like one of the branches in his inventory. Maybe that could have made the difference, having extra 20 plus HP. Hakoda, he's going for the Wisdom Rune, but Klinks is already there.
Yeah. Can he kill him before he denies it? All right, you know what? If I can't get it, nobody can. I think that's okay. And then Theodokor grabs the other one, so... This is similar to that. First, oh, Zai!
Davilama, he's all over the place. I like that he's being very active. He's not in this farm mode. 3 points in Jingu. Glimpse back on Atlantic.
TP. And he'll be free to leave under the tower with that TP out.
Always love Kunkka against Disruptor. This X mark is going to come in very handy. You can save your own teammates. Hakoda.
He's trying to fight here for Boxy, and it's just like, all right, well, I'll put the shield on myself, and now you just die to Shad, given a free kill. But now the mana, 230 health. Uh-oh, Shad, you gotta run. He popped that wand, and he was able to survive the ulti coming in from the Queen of Pain, and now Zai, trying to get the mana out of Hakoda. The jump in from Mickey. They get the kill to Hakoda. They land the Aether, and Theodokor drops. Mickey comes in and gets 2.
That was such a nice bait from Hustlers. Shad using the magic wand in the last second. Survives. Gotta adapt, especially if you're swapping lanes, going through portals. So far, pretty even. Hakoda, this time around, level 6, pre-10 minutes.
Yeah, that's a much bigger difference than the first game. They're going to go in, they go to the Chain Frost. That's going to bounce, but they go to the Mana Void, and they get a lot of damage out. Theodokor as well as Hakoda dealing with a little bit of health. They get the kill on Hakoda. Chain Frost bounces over to the neutrals. They've got the Glimpse to bring him back to Mickey and Nisha. The TP attempt. Davilama is going to die, and 2 heroes fall on D1 Hustlers.
Not fair. Team Liquid brought 5 heroes there. It was like they're hunting. They're moving across the map, getting stuff done. Soft lane anti-mage, very tanky. Looking at the camp stacked. Hustlers, they have been more busy. Medusa's clearing those stacks as we speak.
Mid lane, and will die. That early Pavis isn't going to be enough to keep him alive with these 3 heroes coming over. 10 to 10. And just about even, so things very, very close at the moment. Level 3 on that Glimpse, so a lot of range on it. Sentry drop down, they find themselves Boxy. And the Chain Frost doesn't bounce, so that's not going to go over to Nisha or Zai. Sinister Gaze, Boundless Strike on a Mickey. They throw out the Sonic Wave from Nisha. Jingu again, but Davilama is going to be able to heal enough. They've got the Ghost Ship coming in. That drops down to the Queen of Pain, the Illuminate, and Davilama will get the kill while he's in the Wukong's command. And it's 2 kills for D1 Hustlers.
Using Pavis on top of him. Ghost Ship. Healing coming out from
Exantic.
Keeper of the Light.
Llama find Insania, but he's juking around the trees into the sinister gaze of Hakoda.
Guys, let me get level 6 somehow. I need 1 creep, please.
Let me have Static Storm.
This is also a fight where Shad, like, he's maximizing his farm.
Thank you. I appreciate it. What does it equal, though? You didn't give me the end of the formula.
It equals 21.
Okay, thank you.
I think I said it. Shad?
Shad? In trouble. Mana. There, then not. And health. Gone. Shad gonna die to Zai. They've got the X. They have the Ghost Ship. The Illuminate. The Boundless Strike with the Torrent control. Wow. Hakoda dies to Mickey. They were able to control up Nisha and get another kill here. Diva Llama, though, in a bad spot. Finally, the Static Storm as they have level 6 on Insania. And that means Diva Llama's going to die, too. And that's 3 heroes down on the side of D1 Hustlers.
Medusa dies so quickly. Like, her mana pool is relatively limited. 900
gold is here for Mickey, by the way. We were talking about how Diva Llama had a lot of golds, but the difference is massive now. Wukong's used. Diva Llama just trying to zone away Zai and Boxy while surviving and letting his team come over. They've got the X, but Mickey drops in. He doesn't even care about the Wukong's command. Command that. It's another death here for this Monkey King, who's now 9-5-2.
Yeah, this is the issue that they're going to run into right now, because Monkey, sure, he has Echo Saber, but he doesn't really have that hero to play with. Maybe Lich is that hero, but other than that, Keeper of the Light does. They have double Pavis, which is kind of nice against all the physical damage.
Xantic, not a lot of mana. He pops that Blade Mail. Chain Frost going over to the Siege Creep. Zai chasing Hakoda. And we'll blink.
She has 2,000 HP, holding on to Pupil's Gift. Going to Kaya Sanj, the White Llama. Nice jump from Mickey.
And can he get a Jingu off to simulate right on top of Diva Llama? They've got the kinetic field. He gets the Jingu to stack up. Fighting, Chain Frost bouncing, doing some damage. Mickey surviving, though, and now the chase is on to Hakoda. They've got a glimpse. They will also take out Shad, which is massive, because Zai is just on the back lines looking for these heroes.
Yeah, Shad, he feels like he...
And Medusa had the BKB but went first to the Chrysalis, part of that Daedalus. And
yeah, wants to have most damage, because she's holding on to Aegis right now, so you can afford to be a little bit...
They're coming around the back. Theo, of course, going to be in trouble with the Astral Step coming through the Nullifier. The damage immediately on a Theo Accord to get the kill. They go to the Ghost Ship. Static Storm is down, but the Stone Gaze used the Balance Strike. The Chain Frost, again, just not bouncing anywhere. Zai's going to go to the backlines. They've also got the Queen of Pain nearby, but they get the kill on Mickey. And now the look over is Zai's trying to do as much as he can. Oh, the double ult, but it only gets Hakoda. Mana Void into the Sonic Wave, just not enough. Even then, Shad, you know, he's still working with an Aegis, so how far do you really want to chase this, especially with a Xantic right behind him? Shad, though, no mana, no life, and there goes the Aegis.
Oh, they see him. There's a Sentry Ward.
Diva Llama's just in the top end of the map. They get the kill into a Xantic. They look over as Shad's trying to kill off Zai. Zai blinking away. Nisha's still nearby with Insania, so they'll try to kite him. They've got
guys, leave me alone,
going through
please.
the Twin Gate. He's trying to help out and get to this fight, but Zai now not with a lot of health. Blinks out again. Boxy trying to go in on the Shad. Everybody's struggling as Boundless Strike comes in and they get the kill into Insania. So finally, Diva Llama shows up and gets through the Twin Gate and helps to get Insania, and eventually Shad is just, yeah, they'll see him, but he's got the Silver Edge to get the break. They go to the Sonic Wave. They'll pull him in with the Harpoon. They've also got the X, but the BKB's been popped by Nisha. On the other side of the fight, they've got Boxy who's throwing down these skeletons to try and get some damage out. Stone Gaze, Disarm, Boundless Strike, torn up into the air, Static Storm down into the Diva Llama who pop the BKB. They get the Kona Hakoda. They're looking over at Mickey, and they'll take out this Void Spirit. Boxy on the run, but as Xantic dies, Nisha gets credit for that kill, and Theo Accord trying to get in front of Boxy. They've got the Wukong's command down, but the Nullifier making it difficult for Diva Llama. Shadow Strike from Nisha. It's through on a Diva Llama. The buy back on Hakoda. They've got the Glimpse. They've got another Shadow Strike. That's going to use the Axe to his advantage and explode into a scream of pain.
They need to fight around Medusa. Like, they can't...
you know, a couple heroes still dead for Liquid, but they're respawning. So are the D1 Hustlers heroes. Blink Fragment as they've got Vision now on Shad. Boxy over to the side. Zai going after Theo Accord.
Has shield.
And Boxy now might be in trouble. As they've got the blinding light, the Sonic Wave comes in, they get the kill there onto Boxy, but they end up losing Theo. Of course, going to buy back immediately. The Mana Void's not going to do enough. Xantic, though, not a lot of health remaining, and they go to the Wukongs. They've got control on Anisha. The Balance Strike hits as well as the Harpoon, and oh boy, they get Xantic instead. Diamond Llama with a sliver of health in the Wukongs. It's not going to matter. They take out the Monkey King. They look over at Shad. They'll kill off the Medusa, and Theo, who just bought back, he is in trouble. Aether Remnant, the control, the kill, and a full team wipe for the side of Liquid.
Zai is doing way too much work in these fights. Going in, holding the Titan Sliver, having...
He's kind of...
the same issue that Kunkka has had for quite some time. Not able to deal damage in the late game. Sure, you like take all these talents for damage, 45 on 15, Tidebringer Cleave, you build into Silver Edge, and then you can't really hit anybody.
Oh boy,
here we go.
Yeah, he's already dead. He does have buyback, but that is not a great way to start off this high ground defense. They go to the Harpoon. They're going to pop this Manta here for Mickey. Still working with an Aegis, so... Nullifier. Mickey going in, and Aether Remnant locking up Hakoda, and he's not even going to be able to get the Ice Spire or the Chain Frost out. He doesn't even have buyback. Torn up in the air, Sonic Wave, not a lot of mana. There's the Mana Void coming through. Shad dead, Sai dies, 3 heroes gone. They get Theo Core. So he's got buyback. There's 3 heroes on Liquid who are already dead. Torrent, X, and Xantic. You don't want to die, though. He has to get back into the base. They go to the Dissimulate. Dive Llama trying to fight, but he is in trouble. Oh, the wave pulling in Mickey for a second. Boundless Strike, BKB trying to run now. Back into the base. Blade Mail pops. Gets the Jingle. Has to step Mickey again with the
Harpoon.
Well hitting him, and Mickey will die.
Oh, man, holding on to Defiant Shell.
Oh, they got him.
They got a full team wipe. Okay. This is nice. The White Llama holding on to Defiant Shell. Whenever you attack him, he attacks. Oh, I don't think Torrent hit. They needed Torrent, and also, like, the White Llama, he was thinking about getting this Basher long time ago. Didn't even finish it. It definitely feels like they needed it.
Oh, Harpoon jump in. Astral Step onto the back lines. Mickey's going to go in with the BKB. They've got the Sonic Wave to get the kill into Hakoda again. Well, he's got buyback, but Xantic's also dead, and he does not have buyback. The silence, though, on a Mickey. Can they get the kill here? The Nullifier's going to be thrown on him as well as the Illuminate and the Blinding Light. They'll take out the Void Spirit. He doesn't have buyback.
Is there any objective to take? Not really. Roshan may respawn in 40 seconds.
Gaimin now trying to take a tier 3. Last tier 3 instead of racks available for you. It is very tough. Sinister Gaze, and now the Hex is going to be used. It's on the Dive Llama. Boxy's over to the side of the Nullifier once again. They've got some damage coming out, and it's looking like they'll get him. He's got buyback, and now they'll look over at Theo Core. Jump in, and that's another 3 heroes down on the side of G1 Hustlers as they'll buy back on 2 and use that Stone Gaze, and Liquid get out for free.
You can see
Shad, but the Sonic Wave, now he's not dealing with a lot left on him. They get the first life out of the hands of Mickey. They've got the Ice Spire down. Can they get the control to get the kill here onto the Void Spirit? They're holding for now, but they go to the Stone Gaze. And blink in from Nisha. Harpoon pulling him back on the back line, so they find Boxy. Can he get the kill here on Hakoda? He can, but will he save his own life? They've got the attention on a Boxy while Dive Llama is trying to fight here on a Mickey. They've got Zai coming in. They get the kill on a Xantic. Nisha gets credit for that one. They finally take out Boxy, who's going to buy back. And Shad still holding his ground, but they've lost to tier 4, and there's only 5. He's going to die here. He doesn't have buyback either. He's dead for 2 minutes, and they have Mega Creeps to try and go after this throne. Shad, what can you do here? You don't even have Stone Gaze for another 30 seconds. They've got the Disarm, the Glyph. I don't think it's going to do that much. They've got the buyback coming out of Hakoda, so now a Sinister Gaze. They'll reflect back the Hex. But the throne is the attention. Ice Spire, the bounces starting to stack up on a Boxy. He did just buy back. They've got themselves the Dust. The Ezra step in. The silence. It's on to Shad, who's trying to fight, doing some damage, but he eats the cheese. Now they go after Hakoda. Thrown down to about 1,500 health. They get the kill on Hakoda. They'll take out Zai, but they'll end up losing the Anti-Mage. Who's going to buy back with a little bit of health available on the Queen of Pain. Nisha's going to be able to back away. As they look at Mickey, they've got Boxy coming in with the Skelly Bros. They'll get the game. They'll push us to a game 3 as Team Liquid. In the lane. Is it a killer lane for them?
Could be potentially, but I see Liquid. Clinks starts in the tri lane. Crystal May, oh my god, Theo, he's so dead.
Yeah. Oh, no, still dead. Flame break for a second. I thought maybe a moment there would be a chance to save him. but it's this sentry that exists against him with both the Hammer of Purity and the Purification going up.
It's what happens when your position 5 is invis. Like sitting there doesn't really do much. He was trying to maybe land the stun. I'm just kidding, by the way, but
turning this around on Nisha top and trying to get a kill here, but they've got the Frostbite. Divo Llama trying to at least get a kill before he dies, but he'll fall first and Nisha will be traded.
Not a good trade for Hustlers. Also, Silencer not having a point in Glaives of Wisdom. 6 puts a point in Boundless. No points in Tree Dance. Primal Spring not there. Both supports from Hustlers are around the mid lane. They will devour this immediately. Or will they? Mickey got the...
Boundless struck out a 3. Uh-oh. They still get the kill on Mickey, though. They drew him in. They end up trading. And Sania gets a kill, but they drew Mickey in. And that was his downfall. Comfortable in this lane as long as possible. Firefly and Nisha spotting these creeps now, caught in a little bit of a hard place as Insania comes in. Frostbite, bottom lane. They're also looking for Zai. Hammer of Purity with the Purification down bottom as Core gets
also
low.
Mid lane.
Chase is still on to Divo Llama, and they want to get the kill on the Batrider. Mickey goes down. Divo Llama dies. Heroes dying all over the place. People fighting all over the place. Core gets into the trees. He's dusted up, but he's juking Zai, and he's got Shad for some help. But Zai looking, hoping, and finding a bounty hunter.
There's constant action happening around the map. We might need
all
a third camera. Yeah, at Xantic.
Which is a little bit, you know, you kind of want to go into the bounty hunter. Like I was saying, you want that 6. You want to take advantage of that track pretty quickly. They're going to go for Mickey again, and they might be able to just get a kill here onto the Monkey King. He's on the run. The Arcane Curse is still on him, but Nisha shows up, grabs an Aether Remnant onto Core. They get the kill on Mickey, and it's still splitting the fights, even though it's happening in the mid lane altogether. Silencer, Dakota,
still not done.
About going in onto Insania with Xantic jumping forward, and they'll kill off the Crystal Maiden. So
this is where I would like...
The lanes didn't start well, but go for it.
Yeah, Silent in Greaves, so you can take care of Global Silence, and then remove Lasso from someone. And mid.
Yeah,
Xantic.
Astral step away, and Aether Remnant controlling Xantic, but he's not scared. Throws the Chakram down and the Timber Chain the other way, and just runs down this Void Spirit. They go to the Wukong's Boundless Strike. Divo Llama, now he's gonna die. Mickey's got a kill there in the top lane. Kills everywhere all the time. It's an Emmy-nominated movie.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
9-8. Even game in net worth. Leading the net worth is Xantic. Top lane, Astral Step, Global Silence. Divo Llama now trying to Firefly away. Ooh, he turned back for a second, and now he's gonna die. Core, you can't get any trades, but you might be able to do so when you've got Xantic coming the other way around. You've also got Hakoda with the Frostbite and Insania. Last word, Timber Chain again, and that will be a kill. Core, though, still sitting level 5, so no track gold for that. But another kill, nonetheless, for the side of D1 Hustlers.
Xantic is massive. Level 10 on Timbersaw compared to who was mid. Where's Mickey? He's
Shad.
Level 8.
Chrono.
Another
have
zoning.
Anything to follow this up. And Xantic comes in. There's the Chakram Timber Chain blowing up Boxy. Zai can't do anything. And Zai chased, but he should be pretty okay. Now, not getting kited enough by 4 heroes, but they've got the Frostbite. Can they finally do it here? Timber Chain, Chakram, once again, they're chasing. They've got Void coming around the other way. He doesn't have a Chronosphere, but the Boundless Strike, the Flame Break. They want this Xantic Timbersaw, but they just
no
can't
Chrono
kill
for
him.
15.
Frostbite, Shad in trouble. Core goes down, and Nisha, they've got the Lasso, the Timber Chain, as well as the Whirling Death across as Mickey's trying to get the Wukongs out, but he dies after using it. Freezing Field is committed by Insania. They're still chasing the Crystal Maiden as Shad goes the other way. And Xantic with the Timber Chain catching up to Insania. And they will get another one. Double kill for Xantic. Shad forced to use a Chrono again and run. Time dilation, track on him, and Nisha will still die to the Whirling Death. Triple kill for Xantic.
And Void gets out of the trouble. Spark of Courage, getting that extra armor.
Opposite can be said is he's got 7 deaths in 16 minutes. Like, he is dying a lot in these fights.
Tower is under attack.
But I guess it's him dying more than your cores and whatnot, so you're kind of happy with that. Silence. They've got global if they want to continue to put the damage on, and they're going to use it.
Global.
They go to the Chakram, Diamond Llama, he'll die, but with the Whirling Death, the Chakram and the Timber Chain, they get the kill.
That was global to actually get a kill on Nisha for next. He's so farmed.
Ooh, second Chakram. But yeah, it lined up. Hakoda used the last word on Nisha, and they were waiting out to the last tick on that silence. Diamond Llama, again. Now pig pulling, trying to run. Frostbite and the freezing field. Theolokor also in on this. He's throwing out some tracks. They want to get this gold. They want to get some kills. They're going to jump in. Shad going forward, but he's going to be stunned up. They go to the Wukong's command. The Chrono's going to be put on a 3. Can they get anything out of this, though? Oh, no. They've already used the Guardian Angel. They get the kill on Anisha, so they'll at least find themselves one. But it's Xantic now over to the side. The Frostbite's on him. The right-click damage coming in from Boxy. Timber Chain getting some distance, still surviving. Chakram's thrown out. And now Shad with a couple of bashes. He's trying to survive. They'll get the kill on Mike. They'll get the kill on Zai. They'll take him on Xantic finally. But Boxy standing his ground, going after Shad, trying to get another. They've only got one, and it's only a Xantic for the moment. But they get the kill on a Boxy. They'll take out a 4th. They've got another track on Insania. So much gold going the way of D1 Hustlers as they get a full team wipe.
Yeah, this fight again, Timbersaw. I want to see the amount of damage. This is like 5,000 points.
It's not removed completely though. He gets to level 25, and then we finally get it back. It's so much different than spending 4,200 gold and feeling like you earned it. I guess
another global immediately.
Yeah, there's the global and the last word too. So it's just gonna be like, oh, you're silenced. Well, you're silenced. Just hush up. There's that bomb explosion you were talking about. Another kill here, another track gold kill. Xantic with the double kill. Theolokor giving some gold over. Despite the fact that he's died 8 times, he's still got more gold than the Crystal Maiden. So that's working out.
Every single time Void Spirit shows up, if there's global silence, they're gonna go for him. And I love the build that Hakoda's going for. After finishing off Casual Glimmer Cape, wants to get Refresher, double silence. Can't even finish off my sentence. There's a kill every single time we start talking.
And Hakoda's just farming here. By the way, he's now got 12 permanent intelligence. Oh, Astral Step, Aether Remnant, just on the end. Hakoda looking like he's going to die. Meanwhile, Theolokor is going to go down as well. That's 3 who's dead on the side of D1 Hustlers. That bomb ticking down. 3, 2, 1. Chrono explosion. Oh my god. Chrono expand, explode, and kill off Zai. Jeez.
Such a cool combo. Like, I don't think I've seen
Chrono
this
me up. Up in the trees, thinking about fighting. They've got Boxy over to the side. Theolokor trying to get a track out, and he does. Chakram and the Timber Chain. Everybody's here. They've got the silence. Now the freezing field, the damage, and the killing with Xantic. Take him out with ease that time, and now Theolokor trying to run, but they see him. And they are trying to keep up with him with Dalai Lama over to the side, but the Flame Break hits nothing. He'll blink away. Theolokor able to escape for now. As the Primal Spring right on top of Shad. Nisha, it's the Aether Remnant to land here on a Hakoda. The Balance Strike to get the kill into the Silencer, and Dalai Lama is going to TP over bottom. They're going to get out of town on this one for D1 Hustlers.
Dalai Lama immediately TP's out. Dalai Lama, I would say. Insania.
Ogre Seal Totem.
It's Lotus.
But he's got the Lotus, so he can't use that lasso unless he wants to lock himself up. Chrono on the back lines on Zai. Global Silence, Aether Remnant. That's stopping the damage coming in from Shad. They're going to go after the Crystal Maiden. They've got the Chakram on him, and the lasso comes through. It's on a Zai. They get the kill, but they end up losing Hakoda. They buy back on Zai. Diamond Llama is in trouble. He'll end up dead. Soul Insania and Theolokor. So 3 heroes down on the side of D1 Hustlers. Buybacks being used aplenty by the side of Liquid as Shad's trying to TP out and will. And it's
Boundless.
Try to do the same, but the Boundless Strike, they've got the Aether Remnant. This means that he's probably gonna have a tough time getting out of this one.
Aegis in 5 seconds. Hold it. Hold.
2, 1. And yeah, they've done a good job on the timing. They'll just get the kill.
I think Timber needed to be the front line there for Hustlers to be able to utilize.
Searching. Mickey in the trees. Flame Break. They know that Roche is coming up soon, and Roche is up at the moment. Liquid nearby.
Hakoda.
I hope that Chad finds the right spot. Yeah. Oh, he's in the lane. He needs to be careful.
Gem on Boxy.
Primal Spring, they go for the yellow core. They get the kill. The Global Sound is going to be used. They get the kill into Insania. They'll take him out for 90 seconds, though. Buyback. He was the one who used the buyback in the previous fight. They still need to get Zai, though, and you can see where Zai is standing. He's up on the Twin Gate, so he's away from the fight. They do have Bounty Hunter coming back in. They still have Chrono. They still have Lasso. They don't have Global anymore. And now they're going to go over. They've got the Silence coming out. They get the kill to Hakoda, so now there's no Silencer, but he's going to buy back as well. Wukong's held on to. They'll pop the Lincolns on Nisha, who's keeping himself safe with the Aether Remnants. And leave the Skeleton Bros to try and get it done, but they're going to go into Roche. They're going to try and take themselves this Aegis, as well as the Cheese. With Boxy pushing in bottom, now he's going to be coming back in. As like you said, he's TPing over towards the outpost. They've got themselves the last of the Chrono. It's going to land on a 3. Do they have the damage to get the kills here? They're looking over at Zai with the right clicks and the bashes and the Maelstrom. They get the kill on Zai. They end up losing Hakoda. They're looking for the Wukong's command again, but he's not going to pop it off just yet. Buyback used by Boxy. They've got the Chakram right on top of Mickey, who uses that Wukong's command, but it's not looking like it's going to be enough. They'll take out Mickey. Astral Step.
Force Staff.
Oh, Shad time walking. Force Staff gets him away for a moment. Now he's trying to get through the Twin Gate, but he might still just die. 95 seconds, no buyback, freezing field from Insania. This is turning around. D1 Hustlers are actually losing out on this one. Nisha doing so much, gets the kill to Theo. Corey finally ends up dead to Xantic. Insania, though, Chakram on top of him. The buyback's going to be used by the Void Spirit. Nisha wants to come back into the fight. They've got Divine Llama over to the side with Boxy doing damage with the Skeleton Walk. They've got the Ogre Seal Totem as well as the Lasso. Boxy coming through now. Nisha coming in with the Astral Step. They get the kill to Divine Llama. He's dead again for 100 seconds, and now the
Jukes.
The Timber Chain across Xantic, he's just not going to be able to survive. How did this turn around?
Insania's gonna collect all the tips here. Like the amount of jukes that he did in that fight, surviving for long enough. Shad is one available on Crystal Maiden, however. All these gems were bought by Hakoda. My man has been investing heavily. We talked about this refresher orb, felt like ages ago. Bounty is in again.
Balance Strike, Wukong's command, Bounty Hunter's going to be dead. Theokura is gone. They've got the Hex. It's through into Xantic. The Time Walk in as well as the Chrono. That's going to be on the 2 of these heroes. It's actually cost Zion the Am, but they go to the freezing field. It's trying to do the damage. They get the kill on Mickey. They'll take out the Monkey King. He's got buyback. Xantic falls. That bomb exploded, but he's got and uses his buyback, and so does Mickey. But they find Hakoda, and they'll kill him off. He's got buyback. Everybody going to be forced to use him.
Only 2
no
supports.
Chrono anymore.
With the buybacks right now, this is the time to strike. Clink. Shield rune. What a rune. Yeah, 50% just seems a little bit too much, to be honest. And now they want to
trying to get the courier in to get the refresher for the Chrono. Nullifier, Devil Llama hit with the harpoon. They go to the Global Sounds, but that's not going to be enough to save this Bat Rider who's going to buy back. They go to the Chrono after the refresher gets delivered. They go after Boxy. They've got the damage to get the kill on the Clinks. They'll take him out for 2 minutes. Nisha, Lincoln's pop. The track is on him. They've got the silence. The bomb explodes. The damage is there. They get the kill on Nisha. Now they look over at Zai. They buy back on Nisha once again. They're going to look and focus their attention on Mickey. But now can Mickey survive? Both Chakrams on him. Shad in. They'll take out the Monkey King. They'll find themselves Zai. 4 heroes die with Nisha buying back. He's trying to get back into the fight, but no look over at Insania. They've got the Flame Break to push him back. And this is going to be another kill, or will it? Nisha, the last time he showed up to a fight like this, he was able to clean up everybody on the side of D1 Hustlers, and well, Insania was able to survive, and he's doing it again. They get the kill onto Dave Lama. He's dead for 2 minutes. He doesn't have buyback. Here comes Xantic. They've got the Dagon. They have the Chakram. They'll get the kill. They'll take out the Crystal Maiden, and it's a full team wipe. Nisha bought back, and he's the only one alive right now for the side of Team Liquid.
This has to be one of the better refreshers of the time you're going to see him. Get Maelstrom, get a BKB so you can get actually in there and deal damage, but the other heroes like are not getting it. Mickey, like bot.
Oh. Shad's in, Global Silence. They're going to go to the Chrono. It's onto the Crystal Maiden. They've got themselves the refresher, so they'll have a second Chrono to work with. They're going to boots of travel level 2 in onto the Bat Rider, who's maybe going to die immediately. Insania ends up falling. They've got the buyback there. There's the refresher. The Time Walk in. They go to the Chrono. It's going to be on a 2, and the Wukong's commander. They have the damage to get the kill on Zai. They're looking over at the Omni Knight. They've got the Nullifier on him. They finally get the kill on Zai, but he's going to buy back, and now Shad's in the middle of the Wukongs, as well as the freezing field. They get the kill on Xantic. The BKB's going to be popped by Mickey. They go after Shad. They find themselves Nisha on the backlines going after Theo Agora Hakata, as well as Divine Llama, as Shad, he dies, loses the Aegis. So he's going to have a second life to work here, but everybody alive on the side of Liquid, they do not have this Timber Assault. They've got the control. They have the Hex. They have the Lasso coming out of the Boxy. The damage, the refresher, the kill on a Boxy too. He doesn't have buyback, but Shad does and uses it. Primal Spring down on a Hakoda. The Balance Strike doesn't land. He's got the Lotus Orb on him, but he's still going to die. He's dead for 2 minutes. And the fight kind of edges towards Liquid a little bit, but they did use a lot of buybacks in that.
In terms of wave clear, like Batrider's not the greatest. Faceless Void, sure, he's the one who's okay. Double Chakram from Timbersaw, but they have to hold for 60 seconds. Without Timbersaw, there's a lot of damage lacking.
Full-on minute. Flame Break once again. There's the man to jump in. Wukong's command, but they've got the chrono. It's going to be right on top of the Monkey King. Can they get the kill there? They're going to go forward with the Global Silence, but now they've got themselves another chrono. They still haven't got the kill.
He has buyback on Mickey.
And he just has buyback anyway. They'll get the kill to Dive Llama. They just don't have enough here. And it's looking like it's all going to fall downhill for D1 Hustlers as they end up losing Shad and losing this series on the back end of a reverse sweep from Team Liquid as they take games 2 and 3 and take a victory in this series.
Yeah, good showing from Hustlers, no doubt about it. Managing to win the...